Welcome back to another day in the life of Tam Tam. I am back with another video. Today is Friday and I am outside. It has been a week and I'm feeling better. You know, life is life, and I just unfortunately have to keep going. Like, I can't. I gotta keep going. Okay, so I'm out here in my happy place. This is makes me happy. This is what makes me feel good. I went and purchased some flowers or plants. Well, some plants and flowers from Lowe's, but I only spent $11 and I think 25 cents. It was under $12. So I am going to show you what I got. I'm going to put it in the flower. Well, I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'm going to place them where I want them to go. And then I'm going to show you my flower bed. I'm going to show you the flower bed first. Then I'm going to show you the plants that I purchased, because there is some updates. Some stuff has been going on, and I want you to see it, and I'm excited about it. So, again, when I'm out here in my happy place, we happy. We feeling good. We cannot come out here and plant plants and it's not a good vibe. We can't do that. I don't do that. So this is what makes me feel better. This is what makes me feel good. This is what makes me happy. So I wanted to cheer myself up. So I purchased a few things. So let's go and see what I got. Don't mind the afro, the hair. I got a couple of new things that I hadn't shown. We're going to start with what is now probably 2 weeks old, actually. And it is my wisteria. And I bought this from a local neighborhood, what I'm going to call it, farmer's market / grocery. Black owned. Yeah. K. Hall and Son. So this is my wisteria. The plans for this is to separate it and have 2 of them, possibly 3 of them, because it is extremely large. For only $19.99 is what I purchased it for. So let's see what I got. And there she is. It's huge. Now I bought as is, but hey, I didn't do that. But I see that we do have a new leaf coming. And yeah, I'm excited about this. It is huge. And I only paid $19.99 for it. And it is currently 2 weeks old. So it is a wisteria. And I'm going to leave it out here all summer, going into fall. And then I will be bringing it in the house. By then, it should be huge. So I have 2 wisterias in the house currently. They like a lot of sunlight, but this has been actually doing pretty good right here. So we're going to let it be. And yeah, that's what's going on. So we're going to go over to my flower bed, and I'm going to show you what I have going on here currently. So I have I think I bought like 12 or 13 plants. So I'm going to plant those, and then I'm going to show you what I got. So let me just get this set up here, and then I'll show you what I have. So this is what we have, and these are called polka dot plants, and I got this for $1.98. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7, 8, 9. I think I have about 10 of them. I think I have 10 of them. So, and then I have 3 plants that are called Xena, and they also was $1.98. And here is one. A pretty yellow one. And a pretty white one. So that's my first time having those. It was in my price range. So I decided to purchase it. So I'm going to set the camera up and you're going to watch me work. But first we're going to take a look at my beautiful, beautiful flower bed. And when I tell you my hosta has taken over, had I known that this thing would get so big, I'm not saying I probably wouldn't have planted it here. I probably would have planted it back a little bit, but it is what it is, but it is huge. So we're going to look at that real quick and just hold on. So here is what is currently going on. I have some elephant ears here on the corner. We are about to get a new leaf right here. And this hosta is pretty big. It is taking over that corner. My petunias are doing really well. And elephant ears are just thriving. So here is what everything is currently looking like. And I kind of set these up. These are called, again, polka dot. I don't remember if I said that or not, but they're called polka dot. And this would be my first time planting them. I felt like that this would be a nice plant to go in between the color petunias and just bring a little something different in front of the flower bed, you know, the border. So look at that corner there, has filled up. I was going to, and I still possibly buy some more stones and put back here in the corner, but now you really can't see. But since I know that there's space for more back there, I will put some back there. Okay, we're getting close to me showing you this big old hosta that has taken over this space and is huge. Okay, so yeah, everything is looking really, really good. The colors are so vibrant and I love it. And this is the angle going down toward the end. It looks really, really good. And here is Big Mama or Big Daddy. And let me stand back and give you a better. That's how big it is. It is huge. Again, my hosta in my flower bed, they should be about 3 years old. My dirt is looking a little dry in some areas, so once I plant my new plants, I will give my plants a little water. So yeah, this is some vinca that I didn't pull up all of it when I planted it last year, and it lasts all winter long, and it will take over. It's pretty, but you'll have to do a lot of cutting on it to tame it in a particular area if you choose to do so. But it is a good plant if you like a vine, but it's really pretty, trimmed in white, and it's called vinca, but it's all up in my hydrangea, so I'm just gonna let it be. It's not bothering me right now at this moment. But yeah, so more elephant ears. This one is gonna be a big one here. See how big it is? So everything is looking really, really good. The one that I have in the pot is thriving really well. My hydrangeas that's in front of the garage in pots, they're doing pretty good as well. So yeah, this is what I got going on. So I'm going to set the camera up and you watch me work. And yeah, I hope you are inspired and as proud as my flower bed as I am. So yep, I'm going to get started, so I'll be right back. like I'm gonna have to buy some coffee. I looked it up and looked like something is nibbling on my plants. And I was told to keep the critters away. I could buy some coffee and sprinkle around the base of my plants. And I was going to do that, but we had been getting quite a bit of rain, so that wasn't going to work. But I think I'm going to be good for the next 3 or 4 days. And tomorrow I will begin to sprinkle a little Folgers coffee on the base of my plants. I'm not really sure about my elephant ears, but definitely my hosta and look like my petunias. And that's what we're not going to do, is eat my plants that I have worked so hard to get everything like it is. So, okay, I have placed all the plants that I needed to plant, that I was going to plant in the flower bed. We're going to see how the polka dots do. And the zinnia, I think I'm going to plant in my pot that's up at the mailbox. So I only have 3 of those, and they need full sun, and up at the mailbox it gets full sun. So I am going to get in position up there at the mailbox, and then I'll be right back. Okay? So here is where I want to plant my 3 little flowers, just to bring a little color. I currently have a plant in here that's doing pretty good. I think I showed it in one of my videos, but I have 2 flowers currently coming in, and they're like an orange color. So I'm just gonna plant these in here just to give this particular plant some friends. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to plant. I don't even think I dug this hole big enough in this pot. Okay, so we're just gonna stick that down in there. I'm gonna cover it up. So I'm gonna stick one in the front and one on each side. And I probably should have put the white in the middle, but we're not gonna worry about it. And I'm gonna stick the yellow one on this side. And I probably didn't dig this hole big enough. Oh, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, I think I broke a piece of my plant. God dog it. Okay, now that's deep enough. Now. Well, I thought it was. We're gonna have to watch this because I don't know if it's gonna do so good, but I put it in there. I think I pretty much forced it. But that's why we buy plants that's $1.98. So in the event we make a boo-boo, we just charge it to the game. But I want to get it right, you know what I mean? Like, this weather is crazy. It's 65. I think it's the high got up to 69, I think, with my car. Ooh, now y'all heard that. And now I'm outside, my nose running because it's weather, making you think football season coming. And I know that it is typically a little cool in April, but gee Louise. I'm just pulling out some grass weeds that are growing up in my little mailbox planter that I have up here, and I have it filled with bricks, and then I got a pot sitting on top, so it's not the best looking situation, but yeah. But from the street, you ain't looking at that, you just looking at that. So that's what it is. And that's what it's gonna be. I got dirt all on my camera. It's okay. I'll clean it off. But yeah, I got everything planted, and I'm going to give it a little water And then we're going to close this little video out because it was just a quick update. And then just to show you what I had purchased and how my flower bed is thriving. So I'm going to show you real quick where I plant my little polka dot plants, and we'll check on the flower bed in a couple of weeks and we'll just see where we're at. Another thing, my husband had been putting down, I don't know if they really seeds, I don't know what it is, but we're supposed to get grass. So what we're currently trying to do is get grass growing up around the stones. That's my vision, for the grass to be thick, full, and green, and you see the stones in between that. That's what the goal is for in front of the flower bed, and we're going to do whatever we can to make sure that we try to achieve that goal for this summer. And then I got a little project that we're wanting to do in the back, under the back porch. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to have to stay on my husband so that we can get that done, because it's an eyesore and I'm ready to get it fixed. So I'm going to show you what I got going on. I'll be right back. Okay, before I show the flower bed, I'm going to show you the little stuff that we have down here in front of the flower bed. It looks a little brown. Actually, it looks a little bit like coffee. So whatever you see that on top of the dirt or what have you, that's what that is. That's what my husband has been putting down. I will show you what that is, and then we'll stay tuned to see if that works. Okay? Let me go ahead and show you the ground and what this stuff is, and then we'll get straight to the flower bed. No more stalling. So if you can see, it looks like little... When he first dropped it, it looked like little dog food, to be honest. But I believe that it dissolves over time. I believe we were supposed to poke some holes in the ground and then drop them. But, it's never too late to do that. And maybe I'll do that before I go in with my little shovel that I use to plant my plants. But yeah, we're going to take a look and see what we got going on, since I put the flowers where I wanted them to be. So in this area was a little dark besides the green, so we're going to put a little color. So I planted one there, and you see we have color here. And then I get over here and I plant one here, and then we have color here. Plant one there. I kind of plant both of them, not really next to each other, but I don't have any color in between that. I just have these beautiful elephant ears. But I feel like it worked because this had more pink and this had more green. So stay tuned for that. And I planted, you got color there, and then I planted one right here. That's going to be so pretty when it fills in. And then we get on down here, and I planted another one here next to some color. We have another one here, elephant ears, and then I have another one down in front of my address. So here is my flower bed from that angle. Well, this angle. And it looks so nice. It looks so good. So good. It's filling in really, really well. Now, mind you, I'm probably going to wait a couple of weeks, maybe a month. And, I still have some little dark spots that I can add color. So I'll always be on the lookout for that. But I think what I have going on right now is pretty darn good and colorful. I just cannot get over. Let's just stand back and look at this hosta again. I just cannot get over how huge this hosta is. Look, it's hanging over the front of my flower bed. Yep, I know my water hose look tacky in front of my flower bed, but this is where it is for now. So until we come up with another solution, and that's just where it'll be. So overlook it when the grass fill in. Hopefully you won't see it, and hopefully it's not too much of an eyesore for you guys. But yeah, this is what is going on. And I'm so proud of my flower bed. So proud of myself. So this is what I mentioned that we were putting down for us to get some grass. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if it will work. This is the first time that we purchased this. Well, my husband purchased it to use, so I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll keep you posted and let you know. Alrighty. Okay, that was my quick little flower bed update with me adding just a little pop of color. And I will see you guys on the next one. Remember, stay blessed. Nope. See, that's what you get for not recording in a couple of weeks. Choose happy, stay blessed, be grateful, and keep going in any and everything that you're doing in life. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.